What's going on, everyone? It is Will Mitchell here, and right now we have our Mahogany Bay Village March update. There are so many exciting things happening in the project, and we want to share all the details with you. First thing we're going to start with is the new pool club. The pool club has basically just broke ground. If you guys saw the renderings, it's a very different aesthetic. There's a ton of amazing landscaping, and the pool is not like your typical rectangular pool. There's a bar around it. There's going to be a full restaurant with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So construction has finally begun on that, and that's item one on the list. Let's move into some of the houses now. So let's get into the buildings, guys. The first building is at the front of Street 1. It is a commercial building, very similar to the Barcade floor plan, and this is going to be office space. As you guys have probably seen in our other videos, the front of the streets is designated for commercial. So the whole project is a master plan community. Everything is laid out quite clearly and concisely, so you don't have to worry about what's going to be beside you. Certain areas are residential, certain are designated commercial, and you can see in that building the foundation and piles are going in. Second up, we have the Turtleback Cottage on Street 1. You might have seen this in our other videos. It's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath. The Turtleback Cottage is one of my favorite layouts. It's a single floor home. You see the owner added in this beautiful loft. It's got an open kitchen, living space that faces out to the canal, where they have a beautiful dipping pool. You can see all the cabinets have gone in and all the finishing work is being done. And there's that pool I was describing. It's a great add-on to your home if you want to A, live in Belize, or B, if you're looking to rent. One of the biggest factors that people are looking for on Airbnb right now is, does the property have a pool? So if you're looking to have a successful rental, I definitely recommend throwing a pool in the mix in that property. Moving down the street, you have two modified Outriggers. So these are actually 5-bedroom homes. This is something that's really in response to the demand for larger homes and the lack of supply right now. The market has an absorption rate that it can take in many of these big homes because it's so sparse right now. And if you look at the inventory in the market, 80 to 85% is 1-bed and 2-bed. This home, you can see the framing's all up, the wiring's all in. They're starting to do some of the finishing work and getting the walls in, the tongue and groove. So it's really coming along nicely, and these two homes are going to be a great addition. One of them has a pool, so you actually can work with a house of this size on a lot with a pool, or you can do without one. It's just a little dipping pool, but it's a big add-on. So let's keep moving down Street 1 here, guys. Moving down Street 1, you have another Latitude 20 duplex. So this is the modern design, the modern architecture. You can see that the piles are going in here for this home. When they do secure the piles, they drill down to the bedrock and actually have it secured to bedrock. Average depth in Mahogany Bay is about 12 feet. On the island, it ranges anywhere from surface level to about 25 feet below surface. So it's one of the biggest advantages of being in Ambergris Caye is being able to secure your property with ease to the bedrock. And I love to see more of these modern designs because it gives a different flair to Mahogany Bay. When you see the aerial footage, you might see a lot of cottage style homes, but that's primarily the Hilton. So the next up is the Headsail Canal Cottage. This is, as you can see, a 2-bed, 2.5 bath design. This is being built out of concrete, which I'm sure at this point you guys are aware it is an option. They're putting up the roof framing, they've got all the walls set, and this home actually can be modified if you want. There's some other owners that are doing a similar design and are making that dining / library area you saw on the floor plan into an additional room. So the plans are dynamic if you want to make adjustments. Generally, it's much quicker to just take the plan as is and build, but the Headsail is an amazing home and it's got a ton of potential for a rental property. Moving down the street, you have a backstay cottage. This is one of the more simplistic plans. If you're looking to do something very economical, this is a great option. You can see on one side of the house, they have the 2 bedrooms. On the other side, you have your living space. You also are left with quite a bit of room on your lot to add a swimming pool in, add a guest casita in if you want to have that. And those additions, they add a lot of value when you're down here. They also add a lot of value from a rental perspective, and they're putting the piles in on that backstay now. Moving down the street, we have a Jib. I love this home. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath with an open living space and kitchen in the middle. So when you're looking out or hanging out in the living room or while you're cooking in the kitchen, it's all connected. This jib is being built out of concrete. If you guys haven't, there's already a completed jib in Mahogany Bay, which you can see in another one of our YouTube videos if you search after this, Mahogany Bay the Jib. But I love this plan. It also has double lofts on each side, something that Allison Ramsey, the architectural firm, does a great job of, having these pull-out ladders with additional loft space so you don't waste any room within the property. And then moving down the street, we have a top Mass Cottage. So the top Mass is a vertically split duplex. You can see a beautiful deck built right up to the canal on the front with a large swimming pool. These have 2 bed, 2 bath on each side. So if you're looking for a dynamic rental property where you can be down in the project or in your home and still be generating rental income, or if you're looking to just rent monthly, there's a big gap in the monthly rental market right now. And something like the top Mass Cottage can garner a pretty nice return, given the fact you have multiple units there. Next up, we have 2 custom-built homes. These are being done by a new architectural team that is just entering the project. So once these are completed, we'll have a much better idea of if this is going to be something that can expand within the project, or if they're going to cap out at 2 homes. But this is going to be a really exciting one for us to follow, because at this point, we have somewhat limited information, but the crew is working night and day to get these things done. And they've basically came, if you look at our last update video, from nothing to a substantial amount of progress in a matter of a month, which is awesome to see. Moving down the street, we have the Moonraker Cottage. You guys have probably heard me talk about this one before. There's a lot of reasons I love this cottage. It's a 2 bed, 2 bath, but the biggest asset to this home is that it leaves a substantial amount of lot space for you to have a pool, or to have a guest casita, or both, which you're going to see in one of the next upcoming homes. So it gives you a lot of ability to make a great site plan with your lot. And this, you can see the walls going up and the progress is coming along super nice on that Moonraker. Moving down Street 4, we have an after deck. This is probably one of, if not the most economical house plans you can do. It's very simple. When it comes to building, generally the stuff that's going to make your build costs go up are going to be kitchens and bathrooms, and this is a very straightforward home, so it doesn't have a lot of quirks that's going to bring your build cost up, which is great. You can see the piles are in there and they're starting to do the foundation, so we're going to see this after deck come along really nicely. And if you're looking for you don't need a giant home, you just want a place to hang your hat, the after deck is one of my favorite plans for that. Now we have another Headsail Canal Cottage. This one's actually been modified and they flipped the layout of it. But this Headsail Canal Cottage is really entering the finishing stages at this point. It's built out of concrete. You can see the beautiful hardwood ceilings and hardwood floors in there. They've got all the wiring in, all the walls, all the roof is all up. So we're getting very close to seeing the finishing crews enter here and start getting to work on getting all the cabinets in and getting the bathrooms and really getting to the point where this house is move-in ready. So keep your eyes peeled over the next couple of update videos for this house to be ready to go. Now we have another Moonraker. This is the Moonraker I was mentioning or one of the Moonrakers, I guess. This one has an additional crofter in the back with a garage and a guest casita. So they're putting the framing up on the walls here. They've got the foundation and piles all in, and it's great to see the progress on this home coming along. Love the Moonraker as a home type, and can't wait to see this unit completed. So next up we have a modified Outrigger. You see this is a 2-story home. It's got 2 bedrooms on the top, 3 bedrooms on the bottom, with a nice open living space there that's connected to the kitchen and everything. So you've got a great communal area in this home. This Outrigger is being constructed out of wood. You can see them starting to frame up the ceiling. They've already got the siding on the walls and everything is coming along really nice. If you're looking for a larger home, as you guys can see, this is one of the more popular designs, but you also can secure multiple lots and go with some of the larger plans or have multiple homes across the lot line. So if you're looking to do something bigger, don't rule that option out. Now we have the Moonraker Cottage I was talking about that has the pool on the canal with the boat slip and the guest casita. So we're talking about taking a lot and really maximizing its potential. The pool gives you the ability to really reach peak rental, having the additional bedrooms, because the more bedrooms you have at this point in the market, the better your house is going to perform, simply due to the fact that a good chunk of the inventory in the market is single, 2-bed or studio units, and this is one of the best site plans and layouts that you could possibly have, so I'd love to see that. Moving along, you have one of the Latitude 20 duplexes. This is being built out of concrete. This is a modern design. There are some other Latitude 20 homes that are entering, I guess, the option list for Mahogany Bay. So if you do want to look at those, shoot us an email. We'll put my email up at this point so you can take a look at it. Again, this has a pool. This is going to be a rental home. And generally, a lot of the owners are either living full-time or they're looking to do Airbnb. So something that could be interesting for a lot of our viewers to look at or pursue is monthly rentals or doing larger homes for Airbnb. But it's great to see the progress on that modern duplex coming along and really add that flair of the modern homes into Mahogany Bay. Moving down the street, and you guys can get the idea that the Moonraker Cottage is a pretty popular design. There's another Moonraker. Overall, things are, discussed with the architectural and site plan team to see where houses can go. So it doesn't look like there's too many of one design. So if you are looking to do a Moonraker, there might be a specific area that you want to go with, or there's a ton of new plans that literally just came in. But you can see right now they've got all the insulation in, all the wiring in, they're putting the siding up on the walls, and this house is coming along really nice. Next up, we have the world famous family compound, which consists of three, different projects within one. There's a duplex, there's a mainstay, and then there's a crofter. You see they've got a double boat slip with jet ski docking underneath, and based on my last walkthrough here, the finishing crews are in there really hammering away on the duplex and getting everything done there. You can see all the floors are in, they're starting to put doors and cabinets, and everything is coming along really beautifully here. And we're expecting to see this house completed within the next month or so. So it's really getting to a point where it's almost there, and we're so excited for the owners who are going to be in these full time, really enjoying everything that the island and the country has to offer. Moving down the street, we have another modified Outrigger Cottage. So this is with a vertical pool on the side. You can see they're doing all the framing on the roof and starting to frame the walls and stairs up inside. It's built out of concrete. When you go to build in Mahogany Bay, there's currently 2 approved builders. If you look around and see the rest of the project, when you see somewhere with a seawall in, that means they're communicating with the architect. So beyond what you've seen in this video, there's approximately 15 to 20 homes that are going to be started. This is another custom build that's going over 2 lots. So the owners of this property wanted more space, they wanted a bigger yard, and now they've really started kicking this into high gear, getting all the framing up for the walls. So it's an option if you want to have multiple lots for your property. And then there's also several projects starting on the back streets as well, like Street 5 and Street 6. So things are going to start really expanding rapidly while the architectural team gets all the plans ready. But for now, that's what we have for you guys for our March Mahogany Bay Village update. As always, we can't wait to see you guys out here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you out here in paradise.